I wanted to take you back to Mars Hill, or the Areopagus, in front of the text, because Acts chapter 17 is actually a pivotal text in the modern mission movement. You see, Paul is actually addressing a non-Jewish audience up here that has no biblical literacy. They have no Bible background, and Paul is using their environment, their social, their political, and especially their philosophical and religious environment as a point of departure for presenting the gospel. Paul understands that the gospel needs to be fully understood in the categories that people are familiar with, but Paul also directs them into the gospel itself. I've heard so many people in the modern missions movement talk about Acts 17 as a paradigm for contextualization. That is, for making sure the gospel is understood in the context of the people to whom you share it. Sometimes we have erred on one extreme and we have presented a Western gospel without realizing that not everybody has the background to absorb it, to understand it. In fact, the whole Western theological tradition uses terms and themes that come out of our environment, and so it's important for us to do just what the New Testament does, to put the Bible from Hebraic concepts into Greek concepts. But on the other extreme, there are sometimes initiatives which are so flattering, so affirming of cultures today, religious traditions and philosophies today, that the gospel can be lost. So, for example, there is an effort to find the hidden Christ in Hinduism, or to talk about a kind of Christian Confucianism, or in Islamic Christianity. Some efforts to be engaged with people can be so affirming that you can find the actual truth of the gospel lost in the process. After over 150 years of the modern missionary movement, and lots of interest in culture and anthropology, a lot more awareness about how people think, the sociology of knowledge, how people understand and know the hermeneutics that really influence people, we're in a very good position to be sensitive in the way we present the gospel. We just have to be concerned that in the process of contextualizing the gospel, people get the truth of the gospel.